Three things that we learned from the 0-0 draw against Aston Villa and Newcastle, and number one is probably going to be the most controversial. Number three is Konsa with a stone cold red card. Let's give the referee a bit of credit. It was the last man. Konsa deserved to get a red card. And probably the worst thing about this red card decision is everybody that put Konsa in their fantasy team. We have taken our first L, unless you're a Bournemouth fan, but our first L of the season, Konsa receiving a deserved red card. And if you're a Newcastle fan, this is probably going to be the worst thing. Number two, Isak was nowhere near the team today, all right? He was not on the bench. He was not in the squad. He's obviously nowhere. He is linked away from Newcastle. It might come down to deadline day, you know, that he might move away. He has been strongly linked to Liverpool. But I will say, after the red card, this game screamed for a striker just to put the ball in the back of net. Fair play to Aston Villa. They were resolute. They made sure they made themselves very, very hard to beat. But I think if someone like Isak was still in the team, I believe Newcastle might have maybe nicked a goal. And coming in at number three, the third controversial thing that we can take away from this game, this should have been a penalty. This happened in the first half. Newcastle should have got a pen. As you can see from here, the Aston Villa defender is nowhere near. I think it's Kamara was nowhere near the ball. Had to go through the player to get the ball, and there is contact, and it should have been a penalty. And obviously, the inconsistency with the referee officials continues into the new season. It started off in the Charity Shield. Now, when it's the first game of the season, now with the second game, it continues on and on and on. And this should have been a penalty. Probably only maybe Aston Villa fans might say it's not, but this was an absolute stone wall penalty. And if you say it's not, I'm sorry, but Specsavers will need your custom right now.